health issues. So what I'm doing is reverse engineering with my scientist I work with health clinics around the world, is to find people the best solution so they're not going to a hospital anymore. They're now taking care of their health personally by taking responsibility, because you are what you think, what you eat, what you drink, and how you feel. If you're not working and from the time you wake up with a mindset that we are connected to source, doesn't matter what religion you are, but if you understand you're connected to source and you pray every day to thank God for your ABCs, acknowledge your blessings, B, and C, understand about Christ consciousness, which is all about frequencies and vibrations. If you understand Christ consciousness, then everything falls in place, because now you can attracting like-minded people who want to collaborate and want to make things happen faster. They're really sick and tired of the current business models, because they are flawed and they're designed to keep people in the matrix as slaves. And what my goal is to reach 1 million people quite fast, to teach them that they need to be awake and aware of their potential, and don't let anyone tell you that that you cannot earn X amount or whatever, or because they need to understand about abundance, prosperity consciousness. Once people understand there's enough wealth for everyone, and I give between us all be put in the systems for them to tap into the cash flow. That's all they need to know. They just need to follow the system that we are putting in place.
Thank you, sir. Victor, you're still here? You have anything else to add before we say goodbye? Let Bogo enjoy the beach over there in
Robert, are
Florida.
you familiar with the concept of using frequencies in an AO scan? Or you know the
Yes,
technology?
yes, I'm familiar, because I've been spent 20 plus years in the space. I always knew that when I came to the UK, it wasn't by accident, it was a blessing. Because people wonder how come you came with just 50 pounds, $100, and you turned your life around within 15 years, you're financially independent. And then I knew it was not about the money and people making the excuses that I don't have this or don't have that's coming from a space of fear and lack and insecurity. Once people know they have to transcend the ATM, okay, the ATM machine, we have a card, we go to the ATM, we put in a card, we need to have the code to access your money. The same in life. Okay, if you understand that we need to ascend all the time, every day we wake up by prayer and meditation. So the meditation is doing breath work, but also understanding that when you meditate, you use water. Water is a key component of the meditation, because once you understand how water flows and how much energy and consciousness is in water, then you can heal yourself faster. But this science has never been shared before. It's been suppressed. So what my goal is to disrupt the whole systems by teaching people to take control of their mind, body, and spirit. It's a holistic model. So the ATM is you learn to ascend very quickly, 30, 60, 90 days. You learn to transcend from a fear-based mindset, and the whole system, the media, everything is designed to keep you in fear, false evidence appearing real. You then ascend, transcend, and you move to the fifth dimension where you become fearless. And when you become fearless, you become like water in your flow. And basically, that's the mission. Ascend, transcend, motivate, connect yourself with mentors where you got a very powerful mission, a vision, and your passion and purpose. It all has to be aligned. If it's not aligned based with spiritual values and principles, then you're missing out big time, because you're living and existing, but you're not thriving. And that's what's happening to majority of the people, is they exist because they're stuck in their comfort zone with fear. They're happy to stay there because they don't want to transcend. And that's majority of the people. So I don't even waste my time having these conversations with majority of the people I come across.
No, most people can't handle it.
Thank you, Robert. I think Mr. Lockwood talked about workforce civilizations, new workforce civilization. We're training in new Salesforce, new mindset for people who are not aware of this. So I'm very lucky to have come across it, just like yourself, just like Bo, just like Victor now. And this is, I consider this group of three, four people the some of the most intelligent people in America, US, and UK, because I've been around and I know. Yesterday or this week, I had a hurtful conversation with two people who told me that people are dumb, which is absolutely no coincidence. People dump themselves because they're hurt. They don't have a place to express. They don't think people care about them. And we provide that environment for people to come and express themselves, achieve, thrive, and be the best version of themselves. So thank you so much for your times. Yes, sir.
Arif, just quickly,
Bo
because
has a question up.
Now, go,
Might be
Robert.
related.
yeah, what Bo said earlier about because I was at an event last year with digital nomads. So I learned the system how to become a digital nomad, travel around the world, enjoy your time, freedom. But part of the secret of being a digital nomad is to ring fence everything you do with a team. So you need to ring fence. I teach people the power of 12, just like Christ did. He didn't have a mobile phone or internet, but he had his apostles and disciples, and he taught them the face-to-face interaction, word of mouth. And once people understand that you attract like-minded people and you ring fence everything you do with the power of 12, so you have 12 people who are aligned to your mission, your vision, your passion. And when you cannot do or you cannot be at that event, you delegate. So I teach something about be how to dare to be unique with your USP, your wow factor. My book came out, as Arif knows, 2 years ago. From zero to hero, how do you harness your wow factor as a game changer? And wow, people use this word wow a lot. I said, what does it spiritually mean to you? And for me, it's wisdom which you acquire in life. You can go to Google and get all the knowledge, but that's not good enough. What you need is wisdom which you get from experience, optimizing wealth. People always think wealth is about money. It's not. Money is part of it, but more importantly, your health,